How's it going, guys? Thank you very much for tuning into the video today. This is a full tutorial and walkthrough for the song How I Met My Ex. I did do a more basic walkthrough of this song a couple of years ago, but it was a little bit incomplete, so this one is the full thing. So for the structure of the song, it's quite long, but we've got a lot of repeating phrases, and we basically have just 3 8-bar phrases we need to learn to play the whole song. I've labelled those 8-bar phrases as A, B and C, and for the structure of the whole song, it looks something like this. So feel free to screenshot this and I'll put it in the description as well. There is one exception to the 3 8-bar phrases, which is the intro, and that's basically just a simplified version of phrase A. Okay, so we'll start with that. Intro looks like this. Okay, so that's our intro, which is a simplified version of A. So we're starting here, both on this D, and we're going the right hand, we're going those 3 notes up to left hand just holding that D. Then we go to this chord, left hand on the C, those 3 notes. Then we have this little tricky melody which goes, okay, so I'm playing those are the first 4 notes, and I'm playing that with 4, 3, 2, 3. Then we play those 3. Then we go to this chord, and we hit the G and the B flat again. Then we hit the D in the left hand and go down these 4 notes. So. Then B flat in the left hand and D in the right hand, D, G, then A in the left hand and E in the right hand, E, C, hit the D twice on its own. So that's a simplified version of A, which we use just for the intro, just for the first 8 bars. So I'll show you now the full version of A, where basically what we're doing is adding in the bass notes that come in the song, and it makes it sound a lot fuller. A lot more exciting because the harmonies change as well in some places. And the right hand is exactly the same, except for the last D, that last note. Instead of holding that for 4 beats, we add on these 4 notes to the end, and that's the right hand. And the left hand, we're going to add the bass notes, so the whole thing looks like this. And that's the full version of section A. So you might have noticed a couple of harmonic differences, especially that B flat, which changes to a G minor, which is my favourite bit. So a lot of these notes are similar to the intro version, but we're going down an octave. So this is a D like before, but we're now down here. Right hand's the same. Chord's the same, but now we're down to this C here. Then this melody again. Then we go to this chord, but this time in the left hand we're playing B flat and G. Okay, so we go from like that. Holding this D down here for these 4 notes. Then where we just played a B flat before, we're now adding this G here, like that. And if you can't reach that, if you can't make that leap, you can do that G there. Then octaves in A, and then this D, this low D. Playing that with both, finishing with those 4 notes. And that's the full version of section A. So we'll have a look at section B, which is quite similar to A. It's actually maybe a little bit easier, and it looks like this. Okay, starting here. Same melody actually as A, starts the same way. Then we hit the A on its own instead of hitting the B flat. Hold this for 4 beats, C and E. Then we go to this chord, hitting the G, this G, and then this B flat. Then we go to holding that again. Bass travels down to this B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then F to G in the right hand. Then E to C in the right hand. So, and then D on its own, D on its own, and those 4 notes again, like in the full version of section A. So that's section B, and then moving on to section C, which is the most unique, I suppose, from the other two. It looks like this. Alright, so we're starting here with this B flat chord. And we're holding that for 2 beats and then hitting this F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're moving the whole thing up to a C. Same rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitting the G that time. Doing the same thing with the D minor chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitting the A. And playing this chord. F, C and G. Come down these notes, and the rhythm there is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go back to our B flat from the start, hit the F again, then we go to an A minor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then doing the D. There's a bass note on the first one, played very quietly, and then second D is just on its own. So that one, and then that one. Okay, so now I'm going to run through all the sections one after the other, A intro, into A, into B, into C. I'll play it with the metronome, and you can play along if you want to practice. Okay, so here we go. So that's the intro. Into A now. Into B. Now into C. And there you go, that's everything. So thanks very much for watching, and I really hope you found this helpful.